Good day everyone, I'm Angelica May A. Sibuma from BPED 4B, and this is my assignment 4, which is assessing Philippine foreign policy under Duterte. So the number one question is, do you agree or disagree with the claims of the author? Explain. So my answer about that is, I am agree with the claims of the author. Because this policy really helps Filipino people to ensure their security, and also we all know that this policy will not be implemented if former President Duterte knows that it will cause harm to our country. So before he implement this policy, he examined it first and studied at the same time. Because I believe that a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Foreign policy under Duterte gives lots of benefits in our country, and it really helps our country to stand again, and it also gives peace to our country. And the number two question is, identify the advantages and disadvantages of Duterte's independent foreign policy. So, we all know that by implementing the independent foreign policy has advantages and disadvantages to the country. Because independent foreign policy is described as one that is centered primarily on the national interests of one's country. Duterte's independent foreign policy advantages such as cultivating ties among countries, advancing peace and order among different countries, develop an increasing defense and foreign investment, and maximize countries' autonomy, security, and prosperity. And disadvantages of implementing independent foreign policy are it have an bad image to other countries, especially in America. Disadvantage including the criticism, cost, and difficulties. The number three question is, what are the risks proposed by the independent foreign policy in the Philippine growth and development? So, by implementing independent foreign policy, there is a risk especially to the growth and development of the Philippines. The foreign policy of the Philippines under Duterte will only become more complex as he moves beyond plucking lower hanging fruit and grappling with tougher issues. The environment within which the administration is operating could also become more difficult. It's because of international trends such as great power competition or domestic one, such as intensified scrutiny on his record. Duterte's foreign policy has come under scrutiny for a number of reasons, from his incendiary to the revolving door of foreign secretaries. Some of his domestic policies, such as the war on drugs, have also avoided the Philippine image of fraud and complicated ties with some partners. And the number four question is, should PBBM administration employ independent foreign policy? Explain your answer. So for me, President Bongbong Marcos should continue the independent foreign policy that Duterte started, because it really helps our country to develop and be more powerful. And also, it can help the country to be richer by simply opening the foreign investment that will increase and increasing our economic state and bringing peace to our country.